Since the Roblox forums are deleted now, I had joined the Roblox amino so I could see what people were talking about and see posts that were trending. One day I came across a post about hidden Roblox videos on YouTube that the original poster found from a link that someone shady had sent him. Now, I wouldn't have believed this guy if he didn't have screenshots, because he could just be getting his creepypasta out there. But indeed, he had screenshot evidence. All of the YouTube videos were unlisted, which meant people could only watch the video if they had the link. The videos were basically a show because the titles were account name RCK, season number, episode number. The original poster said that RCK stood for Roblox Containers and Killers. They knew this because it said so in the channel's about page. The original poster didn't put any more details, but they had pulled my interest. I sent a chat message to them saying, "Hey, username, I saw your recent post and it pulled my interest. Can you maybe tell me more details about it?" I waited for about 10 minutes and I actually got a response. "Hey, I'm so happy someone isn't thinking I'm a liar. What details would you like to know of?" I typed back, "Can I get a link to one of the videos?" "Oh yeah, sure. I'll pull episode 1 up for you." This was the link that one shady dude had sent me, and some other shady dudes sent me links later on down the road. About a minute later, they sent me a YouTube link. The video started with a weird 80s intro. Then it cut to someone sitting at a desk. Their face was all black, so it was basically unviewable. "Hello, is this thing on?" The guy said, "Hello, welcome to the official RCK show. If you are viewing this, then you are one of the special folks who have been chosen to view the show. It's an honor to have you here." I had been confused. Why would they choose that random dude to view something like this? The figure proceeded with their speech. "I am your host, and today we have a contestant who will be answering some of our questions. These questions will help you guys at home better understand who this special guest of ours is." The camera then moved to the left of the guy at the desk, and it showed a black section of the room. The guy at the desk then said, "Please welcome this episode's guest, Castle Kings." Once the guy said Castle Kings, a light turned on revealing someone tied to a chair, with duct tape over their mouth. Yes, it was a Roblox guy. I assumed the guy tied up was Castle Kings. He looked mad and afraid. The video was slightly animated. It switched to another camera that was directly in front of Castle Kings. Another guy that looked like he was wearing a plague doctor mask came over to him and ripped the tape off his face. Castle Kings yelled in pain for 2 seconds. Then he looked more mad than scared. The host then started talking again. "Now, Castle Kings, here is your first question. Do you think it was a good idea to harass a girl that you've had a grudge over for years? You have 20 seconds to answer. If you don't answer correctly or answer in time, you will be punished. And remember, any pain your Roblox avatar feels will make you feel the same pain." I was scared. Not only was the one being interrogated evil, but the interrogators were evil too. What kind of black magic was this? Connecting someone to a Roblox avatar? Cruel. Castle Kings had about 12 seconds to answer when he said, "Yes, she had been picking on my friends for years." Then the host said, "Oops, wrong answer. Not only did you answer incorrectly, but you lied to the audience. Your victim, KiwiKun945, had never done anything to you or your little group. Bring in the punishment." I could barely watch the punishment, because it was painfully realistic. One of the guys in the plague doctor masks took a knife and cut an inch of skin off of Castle King's arm. He screamed so loud that I threw my headphones on the floor. Then I put them back on after the punishment was over. Castle Kings was still panting after the adrenaline rush. The host started talking again. "I hope you have learned your lesson. Now, the next question. Why was KiwiKun945 your victim? Castle Kings answered almost immediately. I was annoyed by how she kept asking me if she wanted to be my friend. It was annoying me. Correct answer, said the host. Why were you annoyed when she was asking you to be your friend? Castle Kings answered with something actually very rude. She was a noob that wouldn't leave me alone. Correct answer, the host said again. Now, why are you against noobs? Castle Kings took too long to answer this time, and received the same agonizing punishment. The host then said, Now for the final question. Do you regret your actions? Castle Kings then said something that wouldn't help him at all. No, I don't. Then the camera turned back to the host. Well, folks, you heard it here first, he said. Now we have another special guest who will be getting her revenge. Kiwi-kun 945. The camera turned back to Castle Kings, in the chair bleeding, and someone walked on screen. I assumed it was Kiwi-kun. She was holding a black and red scythe. She then swung and chopped Castle Kings in half. I threw my headphones again, knowing it would make another loud scream. I then clicked off the YouTube window. I went back to the conversation I had with the original poster. My goodness, what did I just watch? I said. I had the same reaction. They responded. Then I got a message from someone else. I don't remember you being selected as a fan of our show. They said. Who are you? I typed. Why, I'm the host of the RCK. They responded. No, don't message me. What's stopping me? I blocked him, but that didn't help me. My Roblox suddenly opened a game called Welcome to the RCK Show. I was scared out of my mind. I tried closing the Roblox window, but no matter what I did, Roblox stayed open. I eventually spawned in a dark room and my mic turned on. I couldn't move. Then I heard a familiar voice. It was the host. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the RCK Show. I'm your host and we have a very special episode for you today. Please welcome today's guest, Stealthy Pikachu 49. That was my Roblox username. Then a light came on directly above me. Then I found out why I couldn't move. My Roblox avatar was tied to a chair. I knew immediately what was going on. I was the special guest of today's episode. Again, everything was weirdly animated. Now, the first question, the host said. Why were you so interested in our show that you investigated it behind our back? You have 20 seconds to answer. You've watched the show before, so you know what will happen to you if you take too long to answer or answer incorrectly. I knew my mic was on, so I answered using that. Someone on the Roblox Amino posted about the show and it seemed interesting to me. I answered. Correct answer, the host said. Now for your second question. Why did the post interest you? I have an interest in hidden, creepy things, I answered. Correct answer, said the host. Now for your final question. Do you regret what you've done? I thought about it for a moment. If I didn't take interest in that post, this wouldn't have had happened to me. Yes, I said. I should have known what would happen if I didn't mind my own business. One part of the host's face was actually visible after I said that. His smile. Well, folks, you heard it here first, he said. Don't try to make us more of a public thing. We will know. We see everyone. We know everyone who knows us. We know what you have done. I noticed one of the dudes in the Plague Doctor mask walking towards me with a small knife. I started shaking. I know what happened to that other Castle Kings dude. But what could someone tied to a chair do? The guy cut my character's shoulder, and I felt a horrible pain in my shoulder in real life. The pain was so bad that I fainted. I woke up on my living room couch with bandages on my shoulder. I asked my sister what happened, and she said she had found me unconscious on the floor by my desk, with the Roblox window gone. I told her my story, but she thought I was crazy. After all, I was the one who was unconscious for 2 hours. I'm writing this because I want to warn you about these guys behind the show. Never do anything wrong. Don't investigate them, or you will be one of the special guests of the show.